darlings, how are you? Hello, my darlings, how are you? I've been having issues, so I hope that everything goes well. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me properly? Let me put my glasses on and I can see you. Hello, Mary. Hello, Teresa, Sylvia. Hello, darlings. Hello, Hannah, Charlotte. Hello, Christy. Hello, darlings. Is the little purple thing where it says number 1 or number 2? Does that mean does that mean like, is that like a little crown or something? I pulled my sleeves up because they were bothering me. So I unbuttoned them. Yeah, you can see me and hear me. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I was channeling some stuff trying to get it down, and then I turned my phone off because I'm on my phone here. And I was like, oh no, I don't know if it's going to work. But I wanted to show you something. How's everyone doing? Are y'all feeling it just coming out of the retrograde? It's a lot. Yeah. Oh, top fans. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary. I like that. So let's establish something right straight away. So if you can all help me, my loves, if someone comes in, so that we can have clear, perfect energy, especially because this is going to be a live channel. And like I said, I've been, yes, feeling the shift, Sylvia. I know. Loads of so I wanted to like I said, if you see anything that's, a little bit hairy or something, just please help me to keep the energy clear here so that I can channel properly for loved ones or whoever would like to come through. Now I have been channeling, seeing if I could receive some messages, from the loved ones, because they obviously know if you're planning to be here today, or someone will see it live. And so I did get several messages, but I wanted to also start with some personal ones for you, lovely darlings. Little Petticoat Society. There's always knuckleheads. I know. I know, Mary, aren't they? Where am I from? Well, I was born in Georgia, but I've lived abroad and been all over. Hello, Corey. Hello from Australia. That is so crazy. What is the stream about, Corey? Okay, so I'm going to do a personal, beautiful little channeled message for the Little Petticoat Society, which is our, mermaid darlings. And then I'm going to have an open channeling to see if there's any loved ones coming in, because I have been receiving loads of messages from different spirits as I've been calling them in. And I think that also maybe you have as well, because what happens is they know from the other side, that you're planning to be here, or you may see this particular live, at another time. And so they're there wanting to give messages. And so, but I wanted to show you something. Are y'all wondering what I've got? First of all, I've got my little diary here, and then I also have these things. And I thought this would be really good, because you know how I collect tarot just because they're pretty cards and I like to look at them, but I don't really use tarot too much, What happened was, when I was a wee little girl, as many of you know my story, right? Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Corey. I sort of squelch my gifts, and because I grew up in religion, so I was never allowed to, dive into that sort of thing. And so you have to learn to become very, very keen on the natural abilities of the things that you have, which is nothing. So, so what you do is you work with what you have, which is if it's nothing, you learn to be very, you used to you utilize all of your clairs, right? And so, hello, darling. Hello, Jolene. Oh, I'm so happy that you're here. Thank you, darling. Yes, thank you so much. Oh, hello. Is it Annalisa? Annalisa? Hello, darlings. Okay, so I thought, let me tell you this. Okay, so you know that I'm very, very, obviously, I love old fashioned. I just love it. I've always loved it. Um, and, um, and so one day, I don't have all of them here, but I thought, what better way to have messages? And these are all my like cabinet cards. I've got another whole stack of them, okay? And they're just these little teeny ones, see? And they've got the beautiful, just like little babies on there. They've got all these things. And so, I'm such a fan of like British TV, BritBox, and I watch British television here all the time. If I'm watching it, which I don't really watch television very much. But thank you, Mary. So what I did was, like I thought it would be really clever to find shows that I love, say for example, Lark Rise to Candleford or Cranford or all of these different British shows and movies or whatever, maybe like Mrs. Potter or Jane Eyre. And then what I did is went through the movie and or the television series. Yeah, Charlotte. I love that name, Charlotte. I want to have a character in one of my books named Charlotte. So I took and put little things from like one-liners from the show. And then these are going to be, I'm going to shuffle them, and then I'm going to take my notes that I wrote and coordinate them with that and see what kind of channeled, see we've got these, little gentlemen. This might be, a father-son duo sort of thing. And then I can channel that from the message that's on the back that I selected. It's just random. And so I thought that would be quite lovely. What do you think about it? So, like I said, I'm going to go over. Oh, thank you, my hair. I just washed it yesterday, which me, I've not used any kind of shampoo. I mean, I used the Victorian style. I've been using. I've not used shampoo in probably 2.5 years. And yeah, I do the old Victorian recipes for my hair. So I'm trying to grow it out. So it started out here and it's down to past my breast now, which you never can tell because I never really leave my hair down very much, just to protect it. Yes, you're right, actually. Southern Belle who spent time in London. Okay, darlings. So here's the couple of things that I'm going to okay, someone get can someone remove Sebastian, please? Okay. So here's some of the things that I want to talk about. Okay, so the first thing that I was feeling is very much everyone's feeling very much tired and fatigued, right? We're all feeling it. We're feeling it. We're wanting these cycles to close out. We're very much feeling oh, loves my hair. Yes, he does. Thank you. Yeah, so we're feeling very much. See, that's another sign too, is that you feel like you start out on something, and then you can't keep yourself you can't keep yourself directed on one thought. There seems to be there's loads of different things. This I also believe is too it's other energies trying to disrupt us from us being on a particular path and expanding. And it's all of these negative lower vibrational um, people that are wanting to sort of attached or cling to a positive energy. And one of the biggest things that came through, so I'll just kind of let me kind of go through this. Okay, so then I can touch on that. Okay. um yeah, so I was saying we're deciding that we don't want to continue on in these certain cycles. We really want to close cycles out. So one of the things that I thought of is begin thinking. You can download this app, and it's the Moon Cycle app. I don't know if any of you have it. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, darling. Um, thanks, Boom. Um, but you can download it, and it's free, and it just tells you like when a new moon is, when a full moon is, and etc. And think about this. If you want to begin something, start it on a new moon. Okay, this is what I do. I'm sure you've heard of this before, like in the Farmer's Almanac or the little calendar thing. If you go by those, you know how you can collect those at like a little store or something, and they tell you like when to garden and do all these different things. Well, that's also what I do for like my hair cutting. You cut it on certain times of the month or certain times of the year, and it's actually to promote the growth of it. Same thing with, say for example, you want to begin diet, and you want to do it a particular way. You want to maybe do it, the healthy way, and follow the seasons, and you want to begin eating like all vegetables or whatever. You begin on the new moon and uh, close out cycles that you don't want to have anything to do with anymore. Like, say for example, you decided you don't want to drink caffeine anymore, and you don't want to do that anymore. So do it, close it out. You could do a little spell. I mean, you can find these little spells anywhere on the internet. If you wanted one from me, I have many of them. I don't really advertise them too much or anything like that, but I'll give them for free and stuff. You could go on my blog too if you want to. You can search under the search bar, and do little spells. You are capable. I want That's something that I really want you to know and remember, is that you are capable of doing everything that I'm doing. I'm no special person contacting, people from the other side. You can do this too. And if that's what I really want to really, really hone in on, is explaining to you that, you don't need to buy. Now, I understand that some people just feel like, oh, I know that I'm not capable of doing that, or I don't really want to do it, Raquel, to be quite honest. I don't want to encourage that gift. I don't really care. But there's probably loads of people here, my darlings, that you are. And um, so that's why obviously I offer channeled readings. So, for whatever you want. Um, but anyway, so yeah, so we talked about that, right? We talked about the new moon. Let's see what we can pull, because I'm going to do this for 10 more minutes. I'm going to chat with you for 10 more minutes, and then we'll do 30 minutes of live readings, okay? And I'll tell you the different things that came in, okay? So there's some of you in there that are wanting, you said about my new hairstyle. And new clothing. There's some of you out there that are really wanting to enjoy. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. That means so much to me. Thank you, darling. Um, that you want to start trying a new hairstyle. Maybe you want to go back to your original hair color, and you've not done it in a really long time, and you're really nervous about it, and you're really trying to figure out, oh, you know what, I really want to do this, but I'm really nervous. There's some of you that are really wanting to do that. You're wanting to start. These are all the things that I was channeling earlier, my darlings, is that you want to begin using clothes that you've had stored away for a really long time, and you're like, oh, I should really drag that out from the back of the cupboard, you know, or the back of the closet or the armoire. And you're like, oh, it's really cute. And you look at it and you're looking at it, because I can see many people, women, that are like, oh, I really want to do that, like part of my new aesthetic, you know, but oh, I really need to, you know, drop a few pounds or whatever. And so you're thinking, oh, should I do that? Or I don't know, because you're very indecisive. This is a very indecisive moment right now, okay? Blame that on the Libras. I'm just teasing. My husband's a Libra. My father's a Libra. My ex-husband was a Libra. Everyone can use a good Libra in their life, because they're always balancing the scales, aren't they? Do we have any Libras out there right now? Are there any Libras? So let's see here. So yeah, you're trying out new hairstyles. You're trying out, oh, do I want to start going on a new diet? I want to do, you know, I want to cut back on my meat. This is something that was coming in. I want to cut back on, I want to start having a little garden, you know, but you're a little bit nervous about, oh my God, I don't know where to start, you know, but just start. It's okay. Just start it. Okay, my darling. So yeah, you might want to start new recipes, or you want to watch a new series on television, or you're like, oh, I'm going to join up to BritBox, or I'm going to join up to Acorn, or I'm going to join Netflix or whatever. And you're like, you want to start. What star sign am I, Hannah? My star sign, Pisces. I'm a Pisces, and I'm a rising Saggy, and I'm a moon Cancer. So yeah, I'm a Pisces. Yeah, it's Friday, Cat. I'll start Monday. Yeah. Okay. So this is some things that are coming in. Okay, there's another thing that is coming in too, is that some of you might have some little snarky bugs around that that I hate to put a damper on you, my darling, but you've got someone that's maybe a narcissist, someone that is trying to, this is only for a few people, but I do feel it coming in, is that, say, for example, you have a candle in your house, or you've got a piece of equipment or something that you work with, you know, like a toaster or a knife set or something in your house, right? And say you share it, and you're starting to recognize, oh, because this is the season of, you know how like the mask is dropping on so many families, so many people that are living with a narcissist, living with a, you know, a sociopath or whatever, and you never knew it before, but now it's coming in like spirit just witnessed to me that the mask is dropping. You never knew. It's like, oh my God, I did not know that. This person was trying to make me look like I was crazy. Like, I knew I didn't burn that candle down. I knew I didn't have that knife. And they were making it seem as though, what did you do with it? Did you put it somewhere? Do you have it? And it's like, no. And you feel like, are they trying to like gaslight me? Like, this is just odd. And it feels as though it's coming out of nowhere. And I'm telling you, this is not for everyone, but this is for some of you particular ones, because I felt like I kept seeing like a Bath and Body Work candle, and it was a brand new candle. And you were like, wait, did I misplace that? Did I already burn it up? Did I use it already? And you know that you didn't, because you're starting to think, no. Someone's doing this to me, and they're trying to make it seem as though, what do you mean? What are you talking about? You know? Yeah, and so this is happening, okay, my darlings? All right. There's some of you wanting to begin maybe like taking a new pathway to work, taking a new drive, a new way to go to work or to take a new little trail, or you're thinking about, hey, I would really like to try out that particular pathway that goes to the public park or something, and you've not done it. You're trying to get familiar with your neighborhood. This is something that I see. I also see people that have recently, you may have just moved, that yeah, boom, manipulated, not fun for sure. And so, yes, Christy, I see you, darling. And you're wanting to take new ways, or you just may have moved, so you want to experiment with finding little secret little paths, almost like, oh, this is a beautiful little place, we could go and have a little picnic there. And it's, you might be moved into a new area. Hello, darling, from Ohio. Thank you, darling. And this is something that some of you are wanting to do. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to pull one of these my little cabinet cards, and let's see what the back of it says, so we can get more of an understanding of what's going on with you, my darlings. Okay. We want to keep the vibration high here, so that so we can call in these family members. And also, when it comes time, also I'm hearing some of you have been wanting to manifest, and you keep wondering, like, what is happening? Why is my manifestation not coming? What is wrong? What am I doing wrong? You're not doing anything wrong, my darling. What's happening is here, and I'll explain it to you in the way that I saw very clearly from Spirit. You are being your vessel, okay? Our vessel, our mermaid inner being knows that in order for our earthly vessel to be equivalent for the manifestations that we are desiring, we have to be stretched and pulled and have the capacity to handle what we are about to receive, our manifestation, okay? And so look, pretend it's a light bulb. What happens if you'll say, for example, you're trying to, oh, I want to do Edison bulbs in the house, or, whatever. Now, we know what happens if you get a 75 watt, you have a 75 watt, right? And it says, don't go past this capacity. And you try to put a bulb in there that is way past that. What normally happens? It combusts, it breaks, right? And this is what happens, because in order to be able to hold the light, because that's all that we're really needing to do. This is how the universe, or I call it the great creator, not necessarily challenges us, but wants to know that we can hold the light, as a vessel, that we can hold the light. And so in order to do that, you have to be, think of it like the potter's clay. Okay, you have to be stretched, you have to be molded, you have to be worked with. You have to be worked with as our vessel. As a human, we have to be worked with. And so you have to be pliable. You have to be able to know that you can handle this. Can you handle that much light in that manifestation? And if you cannot, it's not a punishment. It's just, hey, I want. And so what you can do is you can call in and you can say, Spirit, if I'm not ready for this manifestation, I want to be ready for this manifestation. So allow me to be able to recognize and know and understand the things that I need to in order to expand my consciousness, because that's what everything is about, is growth and expansion, right? In order to be able to hold that as the vessel that I am, so that you can hold that manifestation, because we don't want you to get a manifestation, not we, but Spirit doesn't want you to get a manifestation and you not be able to sustain it, not be able to hold it. How many times have you seen, this is the same thing as, for example, someone that wins the lottery, or someone that gets a massive inheritance, or someone, say it's like a celebrity and they get a big contract or something, and they blow it to hell because they cannot sustain, as a vessel, they cannot sustain it. So it's wonderful that you can manifest and call these things in, but if you cannot sustain them, your vessel is telling you through sabotage, oh, you're not improved enough. And so this is what we're all working towards, is becoming. Hold on, let me clear some energy out here really quickly, my loves. Okay. Um yes, about your manifestation clearly. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to pull, let's see what we can pull with one of my little cabinet cards, okay, and what it says on the back, and then we can go into more detail there. Okay, so I picked this one, and it says, I can't sleep, I can't eat, I can't put together a sentence. Is this not true, what we've been dealing with? And if you feel that way, all you have to understand is we're in a shift. We're in, yeah, confirmation there. We're in a vibrational shift, okay, my loves? Okay, so now we're going to go to, there's someone else out there. Yeah, so I'm seeing this. There's someone out there that is, there's someone out there that needs to alkaline their diet. And in order to do this, you might be in a household that has a little bit of illness. There's some different things that are coming in. It could be just maybe like the flu. It could be something a little bit worse. But if you take maybe like a half teaspoon, and whoever receives this, you'll know that it's for you. If the message doesn't resonate with you, you won't feel inclined to, oh, remember that, you know. But half teaspoon of baking soda with some water. And if you do that, it's going to alkaline your body. This is an old Victorian recipe. Okay. And so they would do this, you know, for example, when the plagues would come, or the measles, or any kinds of these different things, and it would prevent them from getting sick and dying. So if you feel as though that resonates with you, that was for someone, I don't know. But you do that, and it will escape. It will go right over. Say, for example, everyone in your house gets sick, and you're like, hey, I'm going to do this for like 3 or 4 days. And you do it, and you don't get sick, because it'll sort of leap right over you and you won't get ill. Okay. Um, Okay, so then I put, there's someone that needs or will need to move, but feels as though there's no way out. So this one came, and it said, Spirit was saying, there's a truth coming your way. And once you hear this truth and see this answer, you'll know what to do, because once the truth is revealed. Now, I don't know what that is. That is just something that I channeled. So I thought that I would share that. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go and skip right ahead to our loved ones. And like I said, I've been channeling all week through meditation and asking these people to come in that they know. And I'm going to just go off of, and then we can kind of touch on that. Okay, so these are some signs that I was receiving, and I know that they were loved ones, and we're going to go from there. Okay, so the first person that was coming in is someone that, now I don't know if they worked at some sort of maybe like a reenactment, some Renaissance, because I'm feeling very much almost like it might be like a circus, or like Cirque du Soleil, or some kind of something, but they would actually take like swords, and they would cut, they could do it really well. It was like some craft. You know how some people hone in on, you know, throwing a dagger or something at a dartboard, or those, what's coming to mind is those things that were from the olden days, and you could throw them, and I guess maybe they're like Chinese or something, maybe even, and and you just throw them, and they stick in the wood like a, you know, almost like a hatchet, and you would throw it. Well, anyway, they would do this with a sword, and they would do it with apples. So, and I don't know who that is, but that was someone coming in, like with a big sword or something, and they would do that, and they could do it really well. So this is someone coming in. That's someone. There was also someone that has a farm or horse stalls. Now, this is someone I can see that has, maybe they might have chickens, but it seemed to feel more that it was horses, almost like fancy. And the so if you're feeling this, and then maybe what we could do is we could touch on it. If any of this resonates with you, you know, say it. Yeah, Chinese stars. That's what it's called, my love. Thank you, thank you, Mary. Um, and then anyway, there's someone that has a farm or horse stalls, maybe even chickens, and the animals seem to be restless. This is because they need a big fan for the stalls. Now, because I'm seeing the horse like upset in a stall, and these animals are a little restless. They just seem to be agitated, you know, like stomping, because there may be some flies in there, and they need some of those big fans. They need some fans, because I feel as though the animals are saying, please, can you tell them we need some air here to circulate, because they're being overheated. Okay, and the energy is very stagnant in this area. Okay, then there's also someone wanting or has thought about a pilot's license. And I don't know, this feels maybe on the verge of military, but I'm not positive. But I'm seeing it's a masculine. It's a masculine. And maybe as a hobby, he did this. And yeah, I'm hearing plane crash, that he may have recently passed from a plane crash. But he really, really did enjoy flying. And so that's really odd, that it's sort of like, you know, you really love to fly an airplane, and you literally die in an airplane crash. Or, and this is why it's so weird. Or it could have been, say for example, you love to race cars, and that was something that you really enjoyed doing, or you like to watch the races with your parent. And it could, I'm seeing it could be male or female, like a daughter father duo, or son father, but it's feeling more feminine to me, almost as if it's like, oh, I'm kind of shy, you know, because I'm a girl and I really like this type of sport. And they actually die in a car wreck. This is how it's relating to me. Okay. um let's see, I want to see what we can. um you, Kim, you live on Carter Drive in the UK. Oh my God, do you really? That's so cool. I love it. um Teresa, let's see if I can. Teresa, is it Angel, darling? Is that or Angel? I'm going to pull another card, a little cabinet card. Okay, so I got this one. See the little gentleman? And it says, he's hell bent on finishing you. Okay, so, and if you remember in down, I mean, have you ever watched Lark Rise to Candleford? And this is when Fisher has to go tell Dorset Is it Dorset? Dorcas has to go tell Dorcas that the postal man wants to purchase it because the railway is coming in. Um, and this man wants to purchase the postal place. Oh, there's a thunderclap out there. Let me see if I can get situated, and I might be able to channel in right quickly before we head out. Okay? Yeah, because I do feel, did you hear that? I do feel as though this is someone. Oh, okay, okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm hearing this is a masculine coming in. And okay, okay, thank you. Okay, so it's a masculine coming in, and there was a lighter thunder. I don't know if you heard the first thunder, and then the second thunder came in, and I felt as though this was a dad saying, listen, this is how I'm trying to get your attention. And when you hear these things, say for example, I'm seeing like a candle blow out. I'm also seeing, the thunder and stuff, because there's someone there out there that's looking for a sign from a past loved one, and they're thinking, was that a sign? Oh no, that couldn't have been a sign. Was it a sign? No, it wasn't a sign. Yes, it's a sign. And he's trying to say, um you know it came across subtle, but then it came more strong. Did you hear that? And so that to me is reassurance that yes, what indeed you heard was the truth. So pay attention, okay? Why am I doing this? Pay attention, pay attention. It's almost as if I feel as though someone would do this a lot. Maybe they use, oh, okay, so this may be very much, this could be a masculine, but I'm feeling it could be also, it's like a grandmother coming in, that she'd do this. I'm hearing Italian, very finger pointing. Everything she did was finger pointing. I can see her, she's kind of like a little overweight. She has like dark clothes on, maybe like a salt and pepper hair, um sort of like someone you would see, in the streets of Italy or something, that they have like, oh, okay, so I'm hearing, oh, she's got the recipe for, this beautiful spaghetti sauce, and she doesn't tell anyone what it is. And she's very much, this is how she would direct, do this, very, very authoritative. Um, okay, are you showing me? Is it Louise? Okay, I'm seeing a cat Castile. Oh, I don't know what that name is. Okay, I'm hearing someone just went to go see like a marker. You went to like a grave site, or someone told you, hey, we should probably go to the graveyard. We should go to the cemetery and put, I'm seeing flowers, but I'm seeing like the white lily, like the white lilies. And someone may have said, oh, they're out of season, or I couldn't find them at the grocery or at the store or wherever, the florist. Um, that's a confirmation there. Yeah. So I think you had to substitute something, and you were like, she used to love this particular flower. I'm seeing white. The lily is white. Yeah, and I'm also hearing too, oh, well, this is going to be really good. We should totally do this because it'll come back every year. And then maybe we can come back, and if we plant it or something, there was some kind of, um, like who should do it, or oh, I don't, all I have is this little teeny spade and I can't do it. This is someone coming in very strongly, really, really wants to be heard today. Yeah, and so the other, I'm seeing like younger granddaughters or something like, I don't know how to do this. Like I've got nails. I don't want to do this. How do you dig? I'm not digging this, planting this thing at the cemetery. You're like, oh, we're going to get in trouble. Oh, we're going to get in trouble or something like that. And then one has like pretty nails or something. And they're like, I don't, what do we use? A spoon? Or, like you're just trying to figure out like, how do we dig up the ground to, to plant this lily? Oh, is that the name? Is it also the name, Spirit? Lily, Lillian, Lilith. Oh my God. Is that what you're trying to show me though? Is it the name or was it just the flower? Okay, so now I'm seeing like a light soft pink, like oh, okay, so I'm seeing a light pink little rose, but it's not like it's sort of more like a knockout rose. It's like it's the kind of rose that might be a climbing rose. This is somewhere that is in someone's garden, and it looks like as though it's not been doing very well. The petals are always falling off. It reminds me of it's someone that likes to read because I'm hearing Beauty and the Beast. And because she loved to read, because I'm seeing that. And this rose needs moved, but it's sentimental because it was I'm hearing nanny. It was a grandmama and or a granny or a nanny. Nan, it's a Nan. It was Nan's rose. And the problem is, why am I feeling that on me? It felt like something was on me. Oh, it felt like a bug. Oh, is the bug. Okay, there's a bug on the rose bush. And the rose, and it's not doing good. Okay, so it needs Epsom salt and it needs to be moved to a more sunny area. This is why it's not blooming well. You'll go out there and you'll be like, oh, did I just miss the one bloom that was on there? Yeah. And so this is someone's grandmother or nan's rose bush. And it doesn't look like it's doing too well, but it's just enough to where you look at it and you're like, oh, from a picture, it still looks, confirmation there, it still looks beautiful, but it needs help. It's not thriving. Um, okay. So, let's see, what else do we have? Okay, this is a person, someone just got handed down a straw. It's like like one of those weaved sort of cute, I would say maybe it could have been like, it looks like the 1960s, but it's also like, looks like a basket, but it's a pocketbook. I'm hearing straw purse. It's a straw purse. And maybe you found it at did they find it at a thrift store? Or no, it seems like this was handed down. Because I'm seeing it like in a little felt bag or something. It's like some type of like really, it looks like old money. Like someone had it stashed in a closet or a shift robe or something. I'm hearing great aunt. Someone's going to receive. Oh, is someone going to receive this? Yes, when someone passes, someone's going to receive this, and it might have like a little note or some kind of, it'll have the smell of like that pocketbook smell or that particular relative, and it's going to remind you of this particular relative, because you have fond memories of this particular person. Yeah, and I'm also hearing, don't let them box you up, my darling. Don't let them box you up. This is like a message from a like a great aunt is what I'm feeling. It's a great aunt that you had this close fondness to. This is coming in as this is for a female, I think. Um you really admired her. You really thought, oh, like she's the cat's meow, like she always did. She dressed the best. She was this and she was that, and she always encouraged me. She always like uplifted me and gave me confidence, and you thought that that was all very interesting, and you're really starting to realize that because this was something your own mother never did for you. She came in because I'm feeling, oh, it's making me almost cry. It's feeling very maternal, almost as if this aunt knew that this was her mission in life to be that kind of quiet, reserved person, but always encouraging you because you didn't get it from your own mother. Okay. You had very dysfunctional mom. I'm hearing almost as if this mom was, got caught up in, drug addiction, even. Yeah, so I'm hearing it's like, oh, I have to look out for little so and so or little Sally or little, why did I say Sally though? Little Sam, little Samantha, little, I'm hearing Grace, um, Finona. Oh, and this is okay, so this is going to be very difficult. Oh, it makes me so, why am I doing this? Did you pass from a heart thing? Yeah. I'm almost feeling as though someone's going to say, "Oh, it was like a yeah, they might even say, "Oh, she passed because she was weak from she had taken the COVID shot," or, but this is not true, is what she's saying. It's a heart issue that wasn't revealed because I'm seeing like the heart in a box, and it was like they're looking at it from the wrong way. Just oh, okay, so she's saying too, this person's very strong coming in. She's saying, I'm going to send someone else. I'm going to send someone else to comfort you. Comfort. Why did I say it that way though? Comfort. Comfort you in your times of trouble. And I'm hearing hold tight. You're going to see signs. I'm seeing also you might go to a flea market or some kind of like little fair, where they have like, not a Renaissance fair, but it's sort of like a market fair. And you're going to see, this is going to be one of your signs that is confirmation that you find or see a gentleman's pocket watch, the kind that they would put in their pocket that's on a chain. This is pardon me if I don't look, because I want to keep that channel going, okay, spirit? I mean, darlings, yeah, this is going to be your confirmation. I'm seeing that it's just a sign. You don't feel as though you have to purchase the pocket watch, because you might even see it. Maybe someone else has it, or someone else, maybe you're with a boyfriend or something, is like, look how cool this is. And don't feel as though you have to purchase it, but this is your sign, okay? That you will, and I'm hearing 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, that person will come into your life that will be very helpful for you, darling. Don't feel that you're alone, okay? Okay, so now I'm switching over. This feels like a I'm hearing grass fed. Why am I hearing that? Grass fed? A rancher? Was there someone that was a rancher? Okay, the rancher could, oh, okay, so the rancher is alive. This is a masculine, or he could have done ranch type things. Because I'm seeing tractor supply. I'm seeing overalls. I'm seeing a cattle field with loads of cattle. Um, Loads meaning, and they're all black for some reason. I'm seeing the tag on the ear. This is someone southern. Southern may I'm hearing Texas. It could be Texas. I'm also hearing North Carolina for some reason. Blue Ridge Mountains. Okay, who is this though? Who's this? Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so this particular person had, okay, so this is another sign that he has or had. Did you just pass and transition? Just just barely. Yeah, just recently, very recently. Okay, so he used to have like a favorite chair, and the spots on the arms rest are very worn because he must have used to do this. Or it could have been even a rocking chair, but it's very worn down, like the paint or the stain is gone because he would do some kind of, like, it's a soothing thing. Bye, Mary. Thank you for being here, darling. Okay, that was a self-soothing. That was weird. I just saw an image from the corner of my eye. Okay, so I'm hearing someone needs to have their dental checked. Oh, okay. Someone's spouse maybe dips, or not necessarily chews tobacco, but like dips. And they might need to pay attention to the inside of their mouth. Maybe just go to the dentist. You need to have that checked, please. It's someone's husband or someone's boyfriend. Yeah, because I'm seeing like there might be some kind of issue, maybe like a sore or some kind of fever blister or something that won't heal. It's been there a little too long. This is signs. This is a metaphysical sign of showing that there might be some kind of internal thing going on, and you need to catch it clear quickly, please. Okay, why am I doing this? Someone does this. This is a soothing thing. I'm feeling masculine, almost like they're um, kind of brushing their beard a little with their, if they just want to get it kind of, oh, yeah, it feels very much like this, like an old man of some sort. He would straighten his beard here like this. It's kind of like a little nervous thing. Did he smoke a pipe? I'm feeling as though he might have smoked a pipe, and sometimes he'd even do maybe a cigar. Hmm. Okay, but why are you showing me this? Why are you showing me this, please? Thank you. hearing Amish too. Or that you had Amish lineage. What's the message? What's the message? I'm feeling the energy just really, really just wane. Why won't it come in? It's blocked. I can't pull that one. Yeah, I feel as though maybe is that what it is? Yeah, see, I'm doing it again. There's somebody that's resistant to realize that this is a sign. Mm. Lime? Lime shampoo? Lime shampoo. I wish I had my bell. Oh, oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So this person also is, when you hear a bell, you know how like a cowbell, or a cattle bell, or are you telling them that they need to ring a bell? Confirmation that there might be someone that has a relative that there's stagnant energy in their house or on a farm. Lime. Oh, okay. So, oh, what about the lime? What about the lime? Okay, so the bell is a signal to clear the energy. Somebody's house is like has like some dark energy. Basically what I'm saying is it's not necessarily, light and dark. It is, but in the sense that you might be thinking it's the house is possessed or the house is haunted or the grounds are haunted. Is that why you're saying lay the lime out? Lime? Is that uh no unclean thing can enter? Yeah, and that you need to get one of those bells, and you could go and ring it on the property or in the house, in the rooms. This is going to clear the negative, stagnant energy. It might even be someone that just purchased a house, or it's an older house, because I'm seeing like closet doors. You're opening the closets, and it's really old, like the paint's falling off. It smells. It's kind of stagnant, old, closed up. And this is going to be one of the ways that you clear the negative energy. If you feel as though the house might be haunted or like it's weird, you want to become vibrationally equivalent to the energy, but you need to raise the vibration of the energy in the house, which just means clearing it. That is going to work. You could even do a ringing bell if you have one of those ringing bells, or you could just use like a cowbell or some kind of like pretty little chime bell, a Victorian little bell that you can buy, at Christmas time they'll have those or something. I'm going to get rid of that person. But anyway, so I think because I feel the energy coming in, I can already feel it. So I'm going to close it out. And let me give you one more little thing, one little promising little message. Let's see if we can find something on our little cabinet cards, okay? Let's see what we can do to close it out so we can have a nice little beautiful message, and thank all the sweet spirits that came in today. I hope that it serves everyone well. Okay. Look, okay, this is the one I got. It is too late. And this means this is for those beautiful darlings, you little mermaid darlings. If there is someone, because there's someone trying to come back into your life, okay? You had a relationship with them. You're actually engaged. You were going to, he was going to settle. You were saying, I want to stay in my little town. I want to stay here. He comes in, decides that you're going to be together, tells you this load, this beautiful vision, okay? And doesn't end up holding the bargain. He takes off, becomes a gypsy. You know what I mean? That's the nice way of putting it. And now, because we're trying to go, we're going back, we're just, through the retrograde and everything, he's coming back round. And this is your answer to say, it is too late. It is too late. No more of your declarations. We don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, because they showed you who they were the first time. So you must believe them, my darlings. You must believe them. Okie dokie. So I hope that everyone here that is positive and lovely and of good report, that you enjoyed this live. And I hope that you have a lovely day and a lovely weekend. And so I'll see you very, very soon. And as always, I'm most affably yours. Toodle pip, darlings. Toodle pip.